if only my voice would join us. Welcome back to the lobby of the Federal Bureau of Control. Where are we? What's going on? What's happening? Why is my field of view so off? It's just aesthetic. Don't worry about it. It's fine. We hold one moment longer, and that's enough. Hey, welcome back to Control. Our next mission is to find Marshall, our dear friend, who seems to have run off to the research division. Oops. Welcome. I didn't mean to greet you like that. You're not a mistake. I don't know. You being here is not a mistake. Stop listening to those voices. Let's check if we have any upgradables real quick. Good evening there. So nice to see you. Glad you caught me as well. I do apologize. I'm trying to wrangle both my microphone and my vocal cords into a happy middle ground. It might not happen. All right, 2 points there. We have 6 to spend. You did. You made it, just right on time. And it's so nice to see you all there. Hello, hello. Welcome to the Bureau, if you're just joining us. Okay. I'm tempted to get more launch. That'll take half of our points. Should we then supplement it with more health? Probably. Yeah, I'm going to be dying a lot, unless I do that. Okay. We got health, we got launch. Let's do this thing. Hello again from a first-time viewer. It's so nice to see you there.
In person.
Welcome to the party.
I think she's trying to get us killed.
All right. Let us rush off. I believe we have unlocked the elevator access to Research Division. It has been, however, completely uncleared, and so we'll be the first. I hope our health serves us well for that. If not, well, this is going to be embarrassing. Aha, good. Not a first-time viewer. Just a new account. Welcome back. Oh, this is so beautiful. This is the ultimate edition. Do pardon me while I address my sleeves. That's address, not undress. This is the ultimate edition, which is incredibly pretty. It was already gorgeous, but look at that carpet. Hello there, so nice to see you. The paintings, also, stunning. That brushwork, tell me about it. Go ahead, I have time. Tell me about the brushwork. I'm sorry, I got aggressive. That font. Let's phrase it. Frame it. There's the word. Nicely. Oh, darling. Hello.
Federal Bureau of Control. I'm Dr. Casper Darling, head of research.
Not a threat.
Somebody
Just
thought
want to
the
see
video
you.
would make for great internal communications. I'm
It
looking at
does.
you, Mr. Tomasi. So, this is where the magic happens.
Are we having one of those moments
Anyway,
in the
I've
chat?
been here for 24 years now.
One of those moments where we all name one another in a circle?
Through those years, we've made astonishing discoveries, authored studies of grave importance, and in all this work, there is one thing we know, and that's how little we truly know. Rest assured, we're committed to keep pushing the known laws and borders of reality, and to make the Bureau proud. So, welcome. Assuming you have the necessary clearance, and do follow the safety protocols. Read the manual. Otherwise, bad things will happen.
Oh, such a pleasure to see you.
Home of the Bureau's mad scientists.
Now, how about that getting ambushed right betwixt the redwoods? Let's get it over with. Here we go. Ah! Here they come! I'm scared. I'm frightened. We're just gonna have to deal with it. Face our fears head on with telepathy. Telekinesis. With the to. You! How dare you! Enjoy. And again, sir. Okay. Level 2. I imagine they're still chasing me. That tiny piece of rock is down the stairs, at least. Anyone else? Just the tiny piece of rock? There they are. We've got snipers. Let's duck. Duck again. Duck before it hits you in the face. That's a lot. Okay, I'll continue to hide up here then. I didn't know you were going to get reinforcements. Take a seat. Stop it. Alright, 2 more? You want a peek, or... no? Die! Die with all of my leftover ammunition! Come on. Join your friends. They miss you. It's time. Fine, I'll chase you down then. I'll do all the work. Don't worry. It's a little bit of a brutal execution. Such close range. Speaking of which... Alright. Not entirely sure if we've evaded all the enemies yet, but let's get some goodies. We've earned it, come on. Don't feel guilty. There must be some more on the final level here. Or maybe they're racing down the stairs to supplant me even now. Let's get rid of this wall over here. No? Not yet? Okay. I thought you were going to be weaker than that, Red Bits. Yes? Can I help you? There you are. Oh, I didn't make it. My parting gift. Postal troubles. I'm sorry. Alright. I'll get it all out. Dash behind the wall. No, behind the wall, not out from it. I know it's hard to follow instructions. Stay. Stay. Naughty boy. Aha, I see this question in the chat. You've got to ask, what is the cool dude poster behind me related to? Pardon me while I stroke his medallion and tum-tum gently. That would be Jeff Goldblum, my, am I allowed to say friend? No? Okay. No, he's not my friend. He's an acquaintance. Jeff Goldblum in ravishing attire. One of my favorite posters. Hello there. I'm so sorry. I've been being ambushed. I have not been looking at the chat. Not familiar with this game. What's the premise? Effectively, we have a being, an entity in our heads that has brought us to a nondescript concrete building in New York City that is under siege from an interstellar vibrational resonance that can take human form and possess the minds of your friends. And random people you have not met yet, who you have no opinion about. And attack you with them. And we are trying to stop it and figure out why. And we're also trying to find our brother. Yes, Dark Dice, thank you for reminding me, is in fact the name of the thing where you can see Jeff Goldblum, or at least hear him, if you're interested in such things. Lab number 1. Sounds dangerous. Let's stay on task here. Did we get into this one? I think that's the only one we got into. We passed another one at some point. That is open to us now, and this is parapsychology, so that's where we'll have to go to find Marshall. However, let's see if there's anything else we need to grab. I've made my way down to the lower levels here. This might be the one we passed by earlier. Yes, goodies for us. Haha. It is indeed a D&D podcast. I play a character in it, if I can continue to explain it to you unnecessarily, called Soren Arkwright. Classic knave. What a bounder and a cad. And, Jeff Goldblum's in it. And some other really cool folks, like David Alt, and Travis Van Groff, and Caitlin Statz, and Ham Cleveland, and Aethor Wietersen, etc., etc. So many cool folks. If I've forgotten your name in that list, come. Oh, grab a yardstick and spank me later. Not in a weird way, just in a genuine sort of punishment. I promise. I won't enjoy it. Synchronicity. Tell me more. A glimpse into the paranatural, synchronicity, and the unseen connections. Synchronicity is a phenomena long recognized by the wise, but only recently given a name by science. Distinct from the wise, I see. I've read your verbiage. It is how we rationalize events connected by no identifiable causality, yet clearly conjoined in purpose. How does a dream foretell an event in the physical plane? Why do hounds bail at the death of their master, which has occurred miles away? The world is unified in ways we do not yet understand, and sometimes we stumble across these invisible, unseen chords and wonder at the result. The visionary Carl Jung laid the road, and now we must walk it. My fledgling research department will make it our mission to reliably reproduce redacted behavior by the clothes of 1959. Once done, the mechanics of synchronicity will lay themselves bare. Okay, we were right. In due time, we are striding into the future of science. History may not remember our names, but God himself will. Listen up, Big G. I've got a name for you to keep in your noggin. Oh, hi, guys. Sorry. I was shouting at God there. I didn't see you floating creepily. So, we've read a pamphlet on synchronicity, and coincidentally enough, there's this camera feed right here showing what appears to be a nondescript motel room with a sort of yellow coverlet and an orange-brown floor. Probably not important. Like God, we'll stash that away in our brain meats for later. One more level to check, I believe. This appears to be where the stairs end. We have a bit more to explore. Once abilities are available. As it happens, we are currently talentless. What does this say? Office of Head of Research, Dr. Casper Darling. I mean, Doctor. Sorry.
Regarding HRAs, what are they for? Do you always need to wear them? And what's the deal with the Hedron resonance anyway?
It's very tired.
Fuck. Despite what you may have heard, HRAs are not monitoring devices. We're not tracking your movements or listening to your conversations while you're wearing them. We do that regardless whether or not you're wearing an HRA.
And all without modern technology in
Think
your
of it
pocket.
as,
That's impressive. What are you doing?
As a,
How are you
life
watching
preserver.
me?
Only instead of water, the thing HRAs protect you from is classified. One day that classified
nasty
water
stuff.
might pour in, and you'll be glad you got an HRA.
But at least we
to
now
live
know
for.
it's not water. That's
And if you
good.
don't have an
That brings me
HRA,
comfort.
Don't worry, it'll be quick and painless. Kidding. I'm kidding. We're making
Are you, Casper? Are you kidding? Because the footage cuts off pretty rapidly. Alright. I love those videos. Resonance theory. Resonance. It's there, but we can't see it. It vibrates around us, through us, from us. But what if the vibration is conscious? What could a force like that do? Redacted opened the door to a redacted, and I've called redacted. The emits a force that is far beyond the forces we've previously dealt with. It has shown me so much that I have to wonder, is resonance the key element in all altered phenomenon? AWEs, altered items, objects of power, do they share a common that we've yet to discover? We can harmonize control points. What else would the correct frequency allow us to achieve? What if resonance has been the answer this whole time? Oh, it's so nice to see you there in the chat. So sorry I keep needing to catch up. Yes, do join the Discord if you're not yet a part of it. Thank you for the link there. Alright. What else do we have in here? Sorry about your files. Oh, darling. Let me fix those for you. There you go. All better. Oh, well. I'm new to this. Give me a moment, for pity's sake. Oh, the halflings. Stormbox. It's part of us forever now. Moving on. Just ignore it. Dear Dr. Darling, I suspect my colleague Dr. Harrington has already contacted you asking for an increase in her department's budget. I'm not surprised. She's always been greedy. I won't speak to her personal character. I'm sorry, that was out of line. Parapsychology has always been the squeaky wheel, what with all the greasing. All fuss, but no results. Parakinesiology has always been the stronger department. More breakthroughs, more tangible data, more usable research. I'm sure a man of your esteem and genes can plainly see which department is more deserving of the budget and denim increase. Just think what those additional resources could do for an already formidable research team. I think very highly of yourself, Dr. Abraham. Anyway, I know you're a fan of single malt, so I left a bottle of well-aged brown on your desk. Well, I'm a big fan of Dr. Abraham Lewis. I'm delicious researcher, and the budget shall indeed is that 25-year increase. All right, we're gonna have to we're just gonna maybe if I use my dashing power. There. Sorry about your office, Casper. And good news, your chair is perfectly intact. Look at that. And it's stunning. These graphics. This lighting engine. Look at that chair. I did not mean to ruin his office so thoroughly. Pardon me for just one moment. There, my connection was shorting out. The Bureau has spent years studying why objects of power transport users into the astral plane when touched. Don't touch me, I'll transport you into the astral plane. My predecessor, Dr. Ash theorized that a potential receptacle, determined by Jungian archetypes and the collective subconscious, would be inhabited by paranatural energies when an AWE occurred in its vicinity, creating an altered item. Over time, a link was created by the and the astral plane to that item, making it an object of power. So many additional theories have been raised since Dr. Ash's time. Objects of power were placed on Earth as tests by some astral entity. Our dimension was once part of the astral plane, and the objects were left behind as its borders receded. The astral plane was an early threshold into the oldest house, but the connection was severed, and now the two are linked solely through the objects of power. The theories go on and on. I will attempt to disprove some of these in order to thin the herd. Hopefully the truth will emerge. Jeez, I've got to get my throat under control. It's making me make faces that I don't wish to make. Not in like a weird possessive way, it's just, air pressure. I wonder if these small magnetic devices, or not magnetic, kinetic devices have anything to do with synchronicity. Probably not. We're moving on. Alright, one more document, it seems. And some cute little faces. Yes, yes, yes. No, no, no. Yes, yes, yes. It's a classic reference for the older viewers there. Anyone who's a big fan of, I don't know, Gene Kelly? Dr. Darling. I think this is the one we're supposed to be on. I'm not sure. Dr. Darling is insistent that certain objects of power share a direct connection to the whole, an entity or group of entities that we have little written information on, or little that I am allowed to access. In his written reports, he states that there is a link between these objects of power, the astral plane, and the oldest house itself. His work supposes these links are innate, a fact ingrained into the very of objects such as the hotline or the service weapon. But what if these particular objects were never linked to the but had that connection forced upon them? Isn't it strange that no other objects of power require such direct contact with the Isn't it strange that using the service weapon or the hotline will result in grievous harm or even death if the user is not the director, or at least worthy of the role? Why do we assume this involvement by the is a natural fact, and not something more desperately sinister? I mean, it's redacted, I don't know, but I'm just speculating wildly. Excuse me. What a lovely shot. That's so nice. Are you guys trying to get a hype train going? How dare you? How dare you? I thought that we could all stay here in town and build some sort of a fortress using sandbags and old Lincoln logs, but here you are, shoveling coal. Just trying to get the train started, and we're being attacked. Oh no. Bad monkey. Get out of here. Oh, okay. I think we're safe. I'm in fact positive of it. Ah, we're not safe at all. How do I get in there? That appears to be reinforced glass. I don't quite want to smash my face into the bars. Hey. Hit you with a shard of whatever that was. Anybody else? Yep. Who-body else? I keep hitting that button which switches your weapon form. I have pistol and spin pistol equipped because I think it's the reload button. It is not. Please stop. Oh, that's nice. That's a nice spin. Okay. I don't know what is beyond the fire break up there, but I'm sure we will get to it sooner or later. Let's continue heading towards parapsychology, where Marshall is waiting for us, before we respawn everybody on the I tried to say on the way and en route simultaneously. You know. What do we have here? An astral blip. Thank you. I'll cherish it. Oh, I didn't know I had clearance level 3. Okay. Apparently I do. Wow, that's gorgeous. Let's take a nice little... Ah, yeah. Let's take a nice little break and just enjoy the ambiance. So sorry, let me catch up. I don't know why I've been labeled fake gamer Peter Lewis, though it's probably justified. I cut corners wherever possible. So, yeah, I'll take it.
She's in trouble.
I hear, Marshall. Is she trapped in that, what's it called? Shelter, right there. Let's try to clear the room. Here we go. Are they going to hide any documents in the nooks? Right here in the nooks. How dare they? Hey, everybody. Everybody? Is that you behind me as well? It's hard to tell. I've got a mail delivery for you. There are the rest of their friends. Had a sneaking suspicion about it. Mostly because they all kicked my ass the first time I played this. What are you doing up there? Stop it. Didn't quite let it get high enough. Meet me up here on my own terms, please. Should have waited and grabbed that rocket. Now I have no cover wall. I've got no cover wall at all. Surprise. Alright. The gentle yet ominous ding of enemy deadness. Thank you, I appreciate that sound cue. Emergency call supplement. Transcript of a call to the California State Emergency Services. Let me get in my dispatcher role here. 911, what is your emergency? No, that's not him. I diverted at the end. Hello, I'm here. Can you hear me? I can hear you, ma'am. Where are you? I'm, inside the wires. I'm lost. Ma'am, have you been drinking tonight? I feel like I'm stretching through the wire towards you. Don't hang up. I might go if you hang up. Go where, ma'am? Go. Gone. Away. Okay. And can you describe your surroundings? Unknown noise. I'm going to try to replicate it for you. Ma'am? Hello, ma'am? Note, the dispatcher attempted to call the number back, but it was no longer in service. In fact, That number hasn't been in service for 40 years. A possible AWE in which an unnamed individual experienced transcorporeality via a phone line. The event is notably similar to AWE Redacted, in which... The event is believed to have been caused by... and as a result, the following measures have been taken to prevent... skin rash. Let's assume. Hello, my friend. That looks painful. Can I... Is that like a prime candidate? By any chance? I've never noticed the sweatsuit before. It looks remarkably like a prime candidate sweatsuit. That's just prime rib. I'd recognize that anywhere. Nothing good happening here. Moving on. This is more like it. Something wholesome for the whole family. Let's get out of this room. I'm starting to regret. Oh, regret it all. Quick check up here. Make sure we haven't missed anything. Mannequins. Well, that would have been devastating not to see. Hello, mannequins. Artie? Is this your special laboratory area? Okay, that appears to be it. Let's go. I'm stuck. I'm stuck on a small cart. Help me. The astral exhibition. Be prepared to show it all.
The astral
My astrals.
Similar to an iceberg, what you see is not what you always get. Regardless, this place is vitally important to the Bureau. Most information on the astral plane is classified, but we can talk in broad strokes, keeping in mind that these are staggeringly complex systems, and simplification does them no justice. Now, the white non-space, the ever-present inverted black pyramid.
Oh, do go on.
The board, all linked, intrinsically tied to the oldest house, tied to the director, the process of choosing a director, tied to all objects of power in terms of...
Look at his little turtle glasses. Sorry, what were you saying?
Yes.
Oh, hello, hello. So nice to catch you live for a change. Hey there. Alright, cleansing a control point here. Stop getting distracted by the rugged gorgeousness of Dr. Casper Darling's well-kempt Tony Stark beard. Sorry, I got distracted. It's not important. It's just... processes and best practices for the astral plane exhibition. Before you exhibit your ass, originally built for the astronauts to use as a training location, a place to grow accustomed to the sights and sounds of the astral plane before diving into the real thing. We could have done a better job with it, sure. I mean, it's like a child's play set, but it's going to be fine. Redacted was being stingy with the budget, you know. However, once we discovered the woo, we decided to repurpose the space. Similar to how zoos hope that familiar surroundings will affect the well-being of their animals, we hope to observe the woo behavior in an environment similar to its home dimension. So far, it just breaks everything we put in with it, but hey, Rome wasn't built in a day. No, it took 2 days for that. Hey, new naming conventions have been established for the astral entity, now known as Astral Spike. Outdated terms in this report have been redacted. Okay, well that's a bit of a boring redaction, but I am glad to be informed. I was hoping that all redacted information would be highly confidential secrets, not just outdated terminology that's, oh my god, what is this? I'm fine. Come to terms with it, and I'm fine. Hey, TV. Take me away from here. Escapism. Give me an episode of Lost. Something without polar bears.
An early hypothesis was that the mindscape of the astral plane is subjective. But that was fast proven wrong. It's an
Are you
actual
hype
place,
training? How dare
not
you
a
be...
construct of the mind, even though it is
I gotta
in our minds
choo
and experience it.
choo.
But then, one could argue that that's the case with all reality.
So kind of you guys.
We've been able to record footage of
Thank
the
you for
astral
hype
plane by
training
monitoring
me
the brain
wildly.
activity of those
I
experiencing
hope I
it.
learned something.
That is the only concrete material that has come out of the astral plane expeditions. Apart from one shocking exception.
I love these graphics.
In the
On their
astral plane
VHS
footage,
tapes.
We're always in the vicinity of the pyramid. We've concluded that this,
That's
not
the
entire
pyramid
plane,
there.
is what the board controls.
That's it.
We have glimpsed movement, native species, always in the distance, and yet
Native species in the distance. What?
we don't have footage of this, a technical malfunction, but when one of our astronauts returned, a brain cloud, an astral fugue, had hitchhiked a ride in his head.
That looks
It ruptured
violent.
out, killing the subject in question. It's a
Tell me, have you tested
relentless
this
predator
against
pursuing
leg
bones,
bones?
minds,
Is
lethal
it
to
good?
those
Is it
it
rated for
feeds on.
bones?
Proper containment
I'm not rated for bones.
observed when dealing with it.
Okay, well, I think the worst is behind us. We can officially move on. Oh, this looks like a whole city on a hill with little scout towers. Anyway, it's all gonna be fine from here, and we're never gonna. Oh my God! What? Okay, it's gonna be great, and nothing's gonna harm us.
I can't believe they keep that thing.
Hello, Astral Spike. Good puppy. I'll come give you a treat in a second. This sounds dangerous. Hey, it's doing the choo-choo for me. Ah, thanks, game. Choo-choo. It's a little more rhythmic than usual, but that's fine. Choo-choo, choo-choo, choo. It's got a little bounce to it. Okay. This doesn't sound wise. Let's do it quick. Before we realize what we're up against. Yeah, this is very poor. This isn't a proper replication of the astral plane at all. I need this power core. I certainly don't need this piece of concrete. Give me that power core. That's another piece of concrete, my darling. You're gonna have to reach for it. Stretch. There you go. You got it. You got it. Put one of them up there. Looks like there's another one on this side. And racing in. Look, it's safe and warm. Come follow me, where it's nice and safe, and also warm.
Was the Bureau
Good
doing
puppy.
that thing?
Let's get out of here.
Someone answer, damn it! We need
It
backup
is.
down here.
It is both safe and warm.
Marshall. Are
Hey,
you
Marshall.
Still there?
Marshall, did you know that there's a hype train going on
So
out here?
close.
I'm gonna
need
need a
to
choo-choo from you, Marshall. We're not leaving the intercom until I get that choo-choo from you, Marshall. Copy. Over. Over and copy. Marshall? Damn it. Fine, I'll do it then. Choo-choo! Started too high. I'm sorry. I don't know what to say other than that I'm sorry. Please forgive me for this. These things heal everything around them if memory serves. Let's try to take that out first. Bad Healy thing. Much like a Walmart, Heelys are not allowed. But everyone does it anyway. I mean, who's gonna stop a child with physical force? Same logic applies to adults too. After you've trained yourself to do it for children, so I usually get away with it at Walmart. Ow! I tried to catch it. It didn't work. They're up on the upper level. Did you guys get balcony seats to this? Do you feel a little ashamed? It's fine. It's not like it's a matinee showing. Don't worry about it. Who threw that? Stop. Stop throwing that. Hey guys. Behind the shelves? Yeah, that's what I would do. Oh, right in the back. Now I feel bad. I wasn't expecting him to turn like that and expose his rear. Exposed me all of his juicy, succulent prime rib. It was a real astral exhibition back there, let me tell you. Have some. On the house. Okay. I see the question in the chat there. Because of the game I'm playing, do I have a favorite SCP Foundation monster? I am tremendously uneducated on the SCP mythos. I don't know if I do have one, but I need to become better acquainted, as I'm sure it is right up my alley. I guess my last interaction with that whole world was back when they were talking about including things like Slender Man. But I don't know if even that I'm confusing. Alright, stay down here for a second. Take your time, God. We're fine. Right in your knees. Your tiny kidneys. Okay. Have another point to cleanse. Hopefully this will make it a little less hissy in here. Before anyone else throws a fit. Right in his tiny kidneys. You heard me. I stand by it. You received a level 2 hype train emote. Chew, mother-fucking chew. I enjoyed it. Look at these little brain slices. Gosh, those look complicated and delicious. What do we have here? A captive audience. Tell me more. Investigate the X-ray light box. I believe that allows me to seize control of hiss-infested individuals and allow them to fight on my side. Groupthink. Rethinking it. This study extends the works of Irving Janis, Robert Barron, and others by proposing strong causal links between groupthink and the passive or active use of telepathy. You know, I think I made that same problem last time I read this document. To prove these connections, the Parapsychology Department carried out variations of Solomon Asch's original conformity experiments using a telepathic individual as the subject. See experiments redacted for details. Extensive qualitative and quantitative data resulting from these experiments was then used to identify telepathic interference within the group. Further empirical findings suggest measures can be taken to safeguard against telepathic influence on behaviors by engaging in rapid wet dance. I I read right through it there, rather boldly. You would have to be. This paper stands to revolutionize decades of groupthink theory and provide new directions for further experimentation on the mind, including manipulation of the rapid wet dance. Neat. We must be headed this way, as it was blocked off here with red nastiness just prior. Alright, we can head up there. Where is the X-ray light box? Perhaps just ahead. Peekaboo. No, this looks like research. Okay. Oh yeah, this is where we came in, but it was locked down, and we went that way, and now it's all clear. I see. Let's go up.
Marshall, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear
I'm
you.
gonna need a choo-choo from you, Marshall.
My name is Jesse Faden. I'm coming to help.
Faden, hold on. I'm setting the elevator for you. We need to talk.
She's got that right.
I'd love to meet face to face. Yeah.
More of you?
I'm being attacked, Marshall.
Really?
Can we hurry this up? Hello, boys. It's me. It's the director. Thank you for your time. Okay. How's that elevator looking, Marshall? Can I call you Marsh? Are we on that kind of friendly? No. Okay, understood. Sorry I asked. Me too. I love Jessie's design. She's such a badass. Totally agree. One of my very, very favorite characters. Protagonists in games. Hi, you're friendly. I've just now realized that was like a... That was a split-second decision, and it was 50-50. You just came out on the right side of it. Thank you. I'll head that way. Thank you. I don't know how to interact with humans. I'm sorry. Marshall? I've tipped over your little satellite dish. I'm very clumsy like that. Does this say luck and probability? Is this where we're supposed to go? Probability. Where is that hypnosis lab that I keep walking right past? Also, where's that button for the map? Found it. Alright, I'm guessing it's the yellow question mark. Up by parapsychology. I'm not seeing a direct way to it, but it must be there, near parapsychology somewhere. I'm not paused, if you were curious. Let's run back down there real quick. I would love to grab another psychokinetic power just before we make it to the cutscene, if at all possible. Thank you so much for adventuring with me this evening. This is such fun. I have been editing and using my lips far too much all day. Not for the editing, that would be weird, but I've also been recording, is what I mean to say. And so I have almost nothing left in this department. I do apologize. Thank you for hanging on with us. So maybe it's this way. Hypnosis lab. Oh, hey guys. Do we need this many wheelchairs? Are we being a little bit greedy? Let's sit down and discuss as a group if maybe we could donate some of these wheelchairs to the needy. Should we? Should we consider it?
Mesmerized by it.
You selfish bastards. Okay. Fine. Hoard the chairs. What's this? I see a post-it back there that may be the one. What did that open? Certainly not this door here. Excuse me, did anyone see anything move or a latch sort of click? Anyone? What are you staring at? What are you... What? It says right here very clearly, can you not read? You are not keeping your distance from the glass. And the camera is not keeping a very good distance from your... Never mind, we're moving on. Wouldn't it be terrible to be trapped back there? Suspended in a sort of limbo state, half alive, half dead, crushed between two walls. Shudder to think. Alright, in we go. Sounds like a trap, but in we go.
Please state your name for the record. Paul Warren, astronaut first class. And you are aware that exposure to the astral plane can result in death, disability, personal injury, corporeal integrity,
Oh, sure,
cognitive
yeah.
collapse, loss of ego, and partial to full dementia?
Yeah. I am.
And you acknowledge that your use of the astral conduit, aka the X-ray light box, is purely voluntary.
The astral conduit?
Perfect.
What does that mean?
Good.
I'm about to
Okay,
touch
you're
it
all
with my
set.
fingers. What does that
Open the
mean?
door for Mr. Warren, please.
Okay. It's gonna be a surprise. Here we go. Sorry to interrupt your entertainment. I'll be right back. Actually, this is gonna make just a great... Oh yeah, just gonna plant her right about there. And then oh, wrong button. I'm just gonna... Yeah. Oh, this is gonna be a great... Yeah. And then we just give it some fancy filter action. Noir. That's the one. And we're done. Enjoy. I've created art. No. I've just posed art slightly. Quickly, into the light box. Oh no! We're in a bureau alert. Just as I've teleported to the astral plane. Find a way into the room to bind the X-ray light box. I think we just did that. Now we're binding it. Use C's. What button would that be? Okay. What else do I have to work with? There they are. Hey. C's. Thank you. And then they can take out the gold guy. As long as I survive. Which isn't going to be for long. In fact, I'm just going to kill one of them and take some health. That's a good lad. Sick him. Come on. Shoot him in his face. That's what you're here for. I have faith. I believe in you. Don't prove me wrong. Not like this. jeez. I shouldn't have been exposed. Sorry, Jesse. I've Swiss cheesed you again. Let's try that. From the top. And I'm ready. Commence. I'm glad that they get their health back when you seize them. All right. What are you shooting at? Get him! I just got the achievement Cognitive Intruder. That makes it all sound a little untoward. Aw, got him. Good work, good plane. You have been approved or coerced, and the X-ray is now bound. Violated. Validated, rather. What? What did you do to the X-ray light box? Jesse. There it is. Got all turned around there. Back to the real world with us. Oh no, my friends. My friends, my friends. Oh, don't ask me what your sacrifice was
Their brains were fried when they took
for.
over the object.
Empty chairs with X-ray light box. I told you to sit before. Now you're lying by the wheelchairs. And you're bleeding on the tile. There's no way to end this well. Let's get out of here. Oh, come on. I just cleared this room. Come on. Come on. I don't like it. I don't like it when you're good at things and I miss. Wow, I didn't hit him with a single one of those, but I made his day. He's like, I'm invincible! Help me out here, would you? Thanks, buddy. Thank you. Oh, sorry. Friendly fire. Right on the back of the noggin. Okay, then work for me, why don't you? Plan B. Thank you. Sweet of you, really. Shh. Sweet little cherub child. Come with me. Okay, speaking with Marshall. We finally got our X-ray lightbox ability that will serve us well in the future. Hey, and the brain has pieced itself back together. Do you think that's at all indicative of our mental health? No? No? Alright, then let me ask you a second question. Do you think that this is at all indicative of my mental... I've swallowed it. I had an existential crisis, but it was delicious. Thank you. Back up. I mean, not like beep, beep, beep. I just mean like back upstairs. Pain. Elevators. Familiar sensation. Hey, Marshall and friends. I missed you guys. Is there a secret message from the Joker in these monitors? I mean, not the Joker, the Riddler, because I'm seeing the clear mark of questioning. Probably a coincidence, but you never know with that sneaky Riddler. Hey, kitty. Why do y'all look so... Oh, is it the hideous brain monsters? Yeah, that's understandable. Is your arm okay? Did you get bitten? Want me to... I don't know. I don't have any medical supplies. I just rely on extra-dimensional powers to heal myself. I'm sure it's fine.
There you are.
I'm sure you'll live. Hey, Marshall. You guys are well equipped. Can I have some of this? No? Stingy? Really? Really? Okay. How's it going?
Congratulations on your appointment, Director Faden. I'm Helen Marshall, head of Bureau Operations. Zachariah's dead then, and I assume you found his gun.
Just call me Jesse. Trench told me to find you. He said you could help.
Your new boss, it's not important.
And he told you this to the
Where's
heart.
my executive
Makes sense.
bathroom? I
None of this
lost
makes
it. And I was hoping you might
Really?
know. I know this isn't your job.
Here's
You
the
have important
situation.
things to do, but
Darling created
the
HR
executive
lab
bathroom, where's it
nearby.
gone?
We need more if we're gonna survive this attack. My rangers can't secure the lab alone, not against those things. We need more firepower.
At least she seems to know what's going
Okay.
on here.
I'll
She
get some more
could know
firepower
about Dylan.
You know, I did
I can
ask you
clear
guys
up
if I
this.
could steal some of
I'll need
yours, though.
firepower.
That's a good answer.
Is she testing me?
Darling has systems in place to protect his labs. This should help you get past them. We'll talk more after you clear
I
out
love
the
her
hiss.
character design. That's such a cool
Rangers, let her through.
coat, etc.
We'll have to
I
lock the
love
door
her.
behind you. Sorry, but we can't risk a breach.
Another one of these little machines. What are they called? Newton's cradles?
Just in case?
Something.
Not touch anything.
I will not be spoken to in this manner. I'm going to have a word with your supervisor. You know, like boss to boss at a higher level than you'd understand. Your pay grade wouldn't allow it, I'm sure. And then I'll circle back around and you and I'll have a little talk, a little discussion about your future here at the Bureau. Won't that be something to look forward to? All right, I've gone the wrong way. I was scolding him. We do have a seeming puzzle here with all of these luck items, but I'm assuming I have to get in there in order to make use of it. So we'll be back around. For the moment, I'll just touch the Newton's cradles, and that'll be fine. It's hissy in here. It's actively hissy. Do you guys want to help at all? Just a little bit. Just like, no? You've locked it? Okay, fine. That's what I said I'd do, but jeez.
I see rangers over there. We have to help them.
Okay, they are in danger. Let's speed this up a little. Alright. It's being healed by that darn orb. It's making it a little difficult. I am not being healed by any such orb. There we go. Don't you shoot me with that sniper rifle. Did we get him? Get out of here, Bonsai! Sorry. Misfired and jiggled him around a little. That wasn't my intention. I hope it was at least soothing. Okay, let's clear it out. Good work, guys. Way to be alive. Do you enjoy it? Smell that foyer? No time to smell the foyer. We gotta get out of here. No? Apparently I'm not. Oh, jeez. Sorry. Put you right in harm's way and then abandoned you. Clear it out before that happens again. There we go. Yes. Can I help you? Oh, hey, it's never mind. Parakinesiology, Chief Lewis. Abraham, is that you? Abraham, this is no way to go out. Come on. Talk with me, Abe. Let's discuss this as department leads. Hey, I didn't know you brought friends. Stop re-shielding, Abraham. I did not give you permission. All right. How about now? Thank you for bearing with me through tense combat. That's nice. Ritual office. Tempting. What else do we have? Shelter over there. This way to synchronicity. Alright. That one's blocked. Where would it be to? Central research. Oh, that'd be nice. What a great shortcut that would be. Alright, so we going through ritual or are we going straight this way? Protective studies. Looks like it's just out here. I saw some stuttering there on my side. I hope that was just temporary. Do let me know otherwise. I remember this hallway from last time quite clearly. Let's see if we can find our friend again. There's our friend. Hey, buddy. I love this thing.
Altered item number 52AE.
Altered item 52.
I will begin by introducing various stimuli to the item. First, a low voltage electric shock. No response. Next, I will introduce
It's wispy.
a standard Bunsen burner. No response. Next, a series of solutions will be applied each with a different value on the pH scale, from 0 to 14. No response to any value. Next, I will attempt to communicate.
Quack, quack.
Can you understand me?
Oh, in
Can you
English. I'm sorry.
understand my words.
I thought we were going.
Quack if you can understand my words. No response. This concludes session 2. We'll need time to prepare further tests.
I love so much how some of the things are like, oh my goodness, thank whatever powers that be that there is a bureau capable of locking away such a terrifying fiend. And then there's some stuff where it's like it's a duck. It's just a duck. What's the... And then sometimes when you have that reaction and you think to yourself, it's just a duck, what's the big deal? They tell you later what the big deal is.
This way to the lab? Okay. You must like
Follow
these
my dear
HRAs.
friend Polaris.
Sounds like Darling built them. And most of the things around here. If Marshall can't help us with Dylan, he's our next best bet. Assuming he's not dead. Or taken over by the hiss.
Clear a little space. There we go. I seem to remember there is this back way to the duck room, actually, over here. And it will be... You can hear the quacking, even now. The mad quacking. It will be much, much easier to get up in there when we have levitation later. It is possible to stack boxes and get up there now, but we'll circle back around. If you'd like to see me stack boxes and get up there now for about 15 minutes, please check out my original control scheme. Or stream, even. What? Alright. So I need that without... There we go. And... Perfect. Is there anything that pleases me more than big tubular doorways? Well, I don't know. I don't know. If there is, I haven't found it yet. Okay, maybe this font.
You let me hear
This font pleases me
any
more than
idea
big
how to make
tubular
it
doorways. Polaris is hinting that I should poke this. Are you sure, Polaris?
Hello again, Director. It appears we have a new
Hey.
problem. We need to get the HRA machine working.
I've replaced a couple of spark plugs, but this looks a bit more complicated.
Darling must have had a system. Randomness isn't in his nature. The punch cards, the symbols, the terminals. How do they connect?
I'll see what I can do.
Alright. I'll figure it out. I thought maybe you would have some idea, but no, that's fine. That's fine. So we have terminals. They are numbered. We seemingly have scattered punch cards. Black rock prisms. Tell me more. Black rock prisms are unique formations of black rock, distinct in both their shape and potency. While the density of black rock dampens paranatural forces, the unique woo structure of prisms retain frequencies in the range of hertz, with perfect, I'm gonna guess, lunar harmonization. This report analyzes the results of focusing a wow through a harmonized prism onto a methods for the imprinting of non-physical fields onto redacted, imbuing them with the properties of the harmonized resonance in the prism will be explored and explained. Alright, so this is a black rock prism. And you're going to etch it with the sort of key that will, just allow us to progress further. I understand
We need to
perfectly.
find
Yeah.
all punch cards.
That's 3, 4. How many terminals are we working with? 3, 5. All right. What about up here? And then I'm guessing that these are configurations they tried? I know there was a trick to this that had something to do with the whiteboards, and we figured it out after a while last time. Let's see if that trend continues. How many cards do I have? Must be all 5. Alright. So if you tried... We could try 1 or 2. Those seem to be unxed, at least.
Each punch card should correspond to a terminal.
But I forget what the trick is. Let me look at the other whiteboards real quick. Changing variables. Too strong leaks out.
These whiteboard drawings may be important.
I think this station can have either of these, but we need to figure out which one isn't used before we can really do anything with it. Where's the whiteboard for these 3? Too powerful for our use. Are these dimensions a feedback loop? I have no memory of what the trick was. I was so hoping to when we got to this point.
It looks like he was working on something to do with these symbols.
So, I'm sure we can try it by trial and error here. But that's not very satisfying. I would love to remember how it works. Got one in there. I also don't remember if it has anything to do with where you found them. I don't think so. I think there was another trick.
What do the symbols mean?
Try it this way, though I'm positive that means absolutely nothing. No. Sure. Okay, I have to understand this. I completely forget. I know there was like an order that they tried them in, and it worked in like one of their configurations, but they never figured out one of them. The only clear memory I have is that this one, which I think relates to number 3 here, can be either of those symbols. I think this is like the changing variable. So it should be one of the 2 of those for here. I have the other one in that one, which is number 2, I think, at the moment. I'm not sure if each board relates to 2 stations, or if they each relate to 1 station and the other 2 you have to figure out yourself. This whiteboard, however, is alone in the room with this terminal, so I'm assuming we might be able to figure this one out first. I'm also seeing that it's like they tried the, let's call it radiation, and then they tried this cube. It worked, let's say didn't work, didn't work, did work, didn't work. It's not consistent to the symbol. But I'm assuming it would be one of those two. We have that one in there now. I know that we were able to figure this out last time, and I was really satisfied with the solution. Take that one back. Let's take that one back, as I would have no idea if that's right. I see that message, don't forget the notes on the wall. Which notes? I'm not sure what you mean. Let's try this one up here. Must just be a process of elimination thing that I'm making far too complicated. Alright, that one is either that or... I think I've got that one. Steal this one back. This is the only thread I seem to be able to pull at, so let's try it this way. There we go. Quick process of elimination. Sorry to make it so hard. We are etching our prism. Or perhaps we are not. Do we need a new piece?
The prism shattered.
Guide me, Marshall.
Have a lot of issues. We need a new plan.
All right, let's talk about it.
We need more Black Rock prisms to make this machine work. Darling has another lab down in the Black Rock processing site and maintenance. That must be where he keeps the prisms.
I've been to maintenance already. I can find my way.
But how long will that take? Nothing here is simple. I need to ask her now.
Just the way I
Before
like it.
go.
I need something from you first. What do you know about Dylan Faden?
I knew this was coming. Lives are at stake here, and we need this machine working to save those lives. Once that is done, Director Faden, then we can talk.
She's right.
Okay.
As much as I don't want to admit it,
I'll just be patient
I'm
then,
the only one who can help.
and suppress my
I'll get the
caring
prisms
about the
first.
well-being of my brother. That's
Dylan,
fine.
We'll have to wait just a little longer.
But don't call me Director. Jesse is fine.
I'll call you Faden. Here, you'll need this keycard.
Sure.
Thanks.
I appreciate that.
Emily Pope has set up a base in Executive. Once I have the prism, I'll meet you there.
Right. I'll move out immediately. And keep an eye out for Darling. Finding him might be the key to stopping the hiss.
It's just one large-scale HRA. It's there.
Darling.
We are about to be exposed to a different kind of resonance.
Where is your sweater vest?
Hostile, viral, invasive resonance. That's what the Hedron resonance amplifiers are for. Taking the protection Hedron can provide
I just
us.
love to exist in this game. It's dripping with personality. Nice to see the quarry again. See you soon.
Here, this will lead back to Central Research.
And thank you all for hanging with me there. Sorry to end on a wheel-spinny puzzle. Glad we were able to get past it. Thank you, Marshall. I'll be back with more, prisms for us to try. Sorry. And thank you for your time. Oh, it's my pleasure to have you along. Thank you so much for adventuring with me here. We'll try to get out to the elevator again. Aha! We've arrived, at the very least. I cannot wait to head down to Central Maintenance with you all. This is such a fantastic game. Certainly one of my absolute favorites at the moment. I think there's a note in here somewhere. I forget which level it's on. I would love to find it before we stop. Must be one more up. Because I don't think it's down there. Let's check up here. No, there aren't any offices here, are there? I know it's like in one of those glass-paneled offices. Ouch. That was foolish of me. I got very, very used to being able to stop that from happening with a later power. I do not currently have said power. Let me try to find that one more time. So sorry to delay us. A little bit of incompetence to end the stream. Okay. Protective studies. That's probably the quickest way to get there. There is that doorway straight to Central Research, which is where we need to go, but it's constantly blocked. I don't think that ever opens up at any point during the game. Racing through here again. I thought it was in Central Research, so I don't know where it would be. However, I will not leap off to my doom. So that's the one we checked. It looks exactly like that. It might just be higher up, I'm not sure. Here they come. Welcome. Quick check back here. We also will need to descend down at some point. This is like a completely optional area, but it's the only way to get resistance to these mold spores that hang around. And there's a ton of collectible items sitting in said mold spores. Thresholds have always been sources of great inspiration and great challenge. When a new threshold manifests in the oldest house by, we never know what new discoveries it will provide to the Bureau, but we must always seize these opportunities. This report examines the process of distinguishing recent threshold effects based on their utilitarian possibilities. The quarry brought black rock, one of our most invaluable discoveries, but if the mold has any scientific value, it has been difficult to find, due to the lengths we must go to in fighting back the particularly prolific plant. These are very distinct cases and worth comparing, as their study offers vastly different dangers and rewards. Hey. Hold this. And now come with me. Alright. There's a little chest up there, but I don't know if I can reach it just yet. I am not seeing the doorway I'm looking for. I will have to keep looking. Maybe it's just higher than we can currently reach. Get rid of this Healy guy once again. Hey. Because it's definitely not that one. That one doesn't have any. Maybe it's up there. Where did they go? Well, that's not better. That's not better at all. It's weird, because I could have sworn it was just this whiteboard. It looks exactly like this. It's in that corner of one of these offices. Hey, thanks, whiteboard. So we'll have to check around a bit once we get levitation. Thank you for humoring me for now. Oh, sorry, my friend. Still? We're still fighting? Alright, I'd love some telekinetic power now. Whew. So, I will be back. Sorry to end on a more exciting note there. We either spin our wheels or we end on an exciting note. I can't find a happy middle ground. We will head back down to maintenance, try to make our way over to the quarry, get some new black rock prisms, and then find this damnable whiteboard during our next session. Thank you so very much for your time, for your patience, and your company. I hope that you have a lovely evening there, and I will see you back here next time. Soon, for more fun. Let's get a little view of the redwoods. Oh yeah, the redwoods and that guy. One of the wonders of the world. Bye for now. Absolute pleasure to ramble at you with my lack of voice. See you soon. Smooches.